Let me tell you something. The more diverse a culture becomes, the worse off it becomes.
If you look at societies that are diverse, they have all they can do to avoid mutual bloodshed. I mean, India, for example, is very diverse, and you know
it barely coheres as a nation.
That's right. The number of people slaughtered between Hindus and Muslims ran into the hundreds of thousands.
I hate diversity. The more, and this is shocking to black people when they hear this. And they think because white liberals have tied the term diversity to black people.
I have lots of dreams about the diversity I'd like to see.
So black people are under the impression that if you're anti-diversity, it means you're anti-black. That's a fucking lie. I'm anti-diversity, meaning I don't need all these different peoples from around the world coming here freely, willy-nilly.
Tonight in southern Mexico, a new migrant caravan is heading north,
bringing their inferior cultures. Bringing their inferior lifestyle, bringing their inferior thought process. And then people say, well, the audacity, how can you say that? Let's look at where they come from.
Now to Venezuela.
Protests on the streets of Venezuela turning deadly.
All across Venezuela, hungry children, political crisis that has left the country in chaos.
Rotten beef is also sold here in this market.
Maduro, whose election in 2018 was declared illegitimate, who support Maduro and eat or go hungry.
Piles of rubbish are also a source of food here.
The Venezuelan people suffer.
The escalating refugee crisis in Venezuela.
Crumbling healthcare system.
Political turmoil in Venezuela.
Humanitarian crisis.
And where they came from is a shithole failing culture, a shithole failing country. The poverty is rampant. Poverty is everywhere. Then damn it, that's a shithole country. That's a shithole culture. That's a shithole everything. Now here we are, we at the top, the pinnacle. And we want to import all of this inferior stuff. We have no choice but to go down. You see America decline.
After decades of domination, great American legacy brands like Bud Light, Ben & Jerry's, and Target have taken a financial and reputational hit because they decided to hop on the woke bandwagon.
Because of that. And because of the education, that's an indoctrination. So when you take this influx, they bring in all these people from around the world and all these white liberals say, bring them in, we want to embrace everybody. They're fucking lying. Because when they come here, they don't do shit with them. They just let them in, let them do whatever, and they run around, they poor, they sleeping in alleys, they ain't got shit. Or they take them and push them off in the black community.
I'm outraged, and I don't understand why our community was chosen.
It is a slap in the face that we as citizens of the United States of America do not have the resources and support, but you're going to bring people who are not citizens here in our community, in our buildings that we pay taxes for, that you took away from us. Yeah. That is completely unacceptable. We are in a humanitarian crisis right now.